welcome back to my channel. Today I'm super excited to bring you another Harry Potter creation. This is an Avant Garde golden snitch, if you couldn't tell already. I got these custom-made snitch ears from this shop on Etsy called AutumnFoxCreations, so I will link her in the description box below. She makes awesome headpieces, and if you decide that you want a piece like this, just let her know that you saw it in my video, and I'm sure that she can make them again for you. But I actually added just a little bit of the glitter that I have on my eyes on them just to bring everything together, but it's super easy. All I did was use the glitter glue and put the glitter on. So this look is really interesting. I love it. I think it's really, really cool and like kind of creepy at the same time. Of course you could use like different colors and stuff and dress it up with different accessories, and you could be basically anything. Like this would be a cool like fairy look if you did like purples and blues and stuff like that, or pinks. And it could be a mermaid, it could be a fawn, like not fawn as in like deer, but fawn as in like the thing with like the human body and then the hairy legs, you know? It could be anything. I just think it's so versatile and it's really, really cool. There's just glitter falling from my mouth. This look was heavily inspired by Brookel on Instagram. She does the most amazing avant-garde looks and she's just so creative, but everything is so simplistic, and that's what I struggle with when I make looks. I go overboard. I actually filmed this tutorial 3 times. I did it twice yesterday because I couldn't really figure out what I wanted to do. I didn't do a face chart before starting, so I was trying to do like the designs that are on the snitch on the side of my face and like on my neck, and it just looked like a giant mess. It looked terrible, so I wiped it off, and then I made the top half of my face completely gold like my neck and started doing that, and it just looked like way too much. So this is what I ended up with today. I hope that you guys like it. Please give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you want to see more tutorials. I actually have 2 more ideas for Harry Potter tutorials, so hopefully I'll be able to get those ones up soon. I want to do a couple of different kinds of Halloween tutorials too, and I know we're getting to the end of October, so I'll try to squeeze in as many as I can. If I can't, I will just do them anyway afterward. I really don't care if you guys don't care. And let's get right into the tutorial. I am using the Modern Renaissance palette by Anastasia Beverly Hills for this look today, and I am just taking this deep matte brown shade on a small detailing brush and marking out the shape of my cut crease, just the top side of it. And I'm just taking my time very slowly working on creating that flared shape. And I'm actually applying this a bit higher in the crease than usual because I want the little empty part of the cut crease to show even when I'm looking straight ahead. So I'm also taking a fluffy shading brush and blending out the edge of that, and then taking a lighter shade and working more to create that gradient effect, and working back and forth with those 2 colors until I get the gradient that I want. Before moving on, I am taking this shimmery champagne shade and highlighting my brow bone. In order to create the invisible floating crease, I'm taking some concealer on my Sigma EO6 winged liner brush and slowly following the bottom edge of the crease that we started creating in the beginning. And I'm just following it not all the way to the complete inner corner of my eye. I'm stopping maybe about 1/4 of the way in, and then I am following all the way along that outer part where I kind of winged it upwards, up towards my brow. Now, in order to carve out the bottom half of that floating crease, I'm taking a brown gel liner and another detailing brush and slowly following just below that line of concealer that I created. And I'm using that gel liner because I want the line to be very sharp and smooth, and that is a good way to make sure that that happens without having to go over it with concealer again. So I probably should have done this before starting to carve out the bottom of that crease, but I'm just setting that concealer in place with this shimmery gold eyeshadow. Now I'm filling in the rest of my lid with more of that brown gel eyeliner, and I'm just filling in the entire lid, and then before it dries I'm using my finger to blend out the inner corner and just under the outer wing because I want those parts to blend in more and not be a harsh line. I'm taking a little bit more of that brown gel liner on a pencil brush and running that along my lower lash line from the very inner corner of my eye until it joins the outer corner, and blending those together. And then after that, I am going to line my upper and lower water lines with a black kohl pencil, and then I am going over the lid and lower lash line with that original dark brown matte eyeshadow. I forgot that I also took a fluffy shading brush and went over softly in the inner corner where I had blended out the gel liner, and then also along the lower part of that wing, and just brought it down a little bit further and winged it out back towards my temples to create that more dramatic feel. After that, I took this mid-tone warm brown shade and ran that all the way along the lower edge of that eyeshadow design, just to smoke it out a little bit more, make it a little bit more dramatic. Remember, these kind of looks are all about details. After that, I took my Architect eyeliner by LA Splash Cosmetics and just lined the upper lash line so that my lashes would blend in a little bit better. And then before adding lashes, I went ahead and added that same shimmery gold shade to the inner corner of my eye to make that area pop and bring the light in. I know, it's finally time for the fun part, the glitter. So I'm using this fine gold glitter and applying that with my brush in a triangle formation just above that floating crease, and then I will also apply a little bit on the lid, extending that same line that I'm creating from the top of above my brow and then all the way down, so it's like a giant triangle. And then I'm also applying it in an upside down triangle below my eye and dragging it down onto my cheek so that it looks kind of like glitter tears. To take the look up a notch further, I'm taking this chunky glitter I got off of Etsy and applying that to the center portions of the glitter that I already applied. So the first glitter kind of fans outside of the bigger glitter, so it just adds more texture and more interest to the look. I'm using the Nubounsom Dragon Lee lashes today just because they are so dramatic and so flared out. I thought that they were absolutely perfect for this look. So I'm applying those to my upper lash line with my House of Lashes glue, and then I am going to take this lash from Voss Cosmetics, and I am cutting off the inner and outer portion of this lash to use on my lower lash line, as well as the second to longest lash, so the one right next to the center lash. And I'm applying the shortest one in the inner corner of my eye, and then the longest one and the second longest one on the outer portion on the other side of the glitter, if that makes sense. This gives it a very like circusy, avant garde feel. For lips today, I'm starting off with this Beauty Bakerie lip whip in the shade Fortune Cookie, and I'm going over my entire lips, and then I'm taking one of their metallic matte shades called Cake and Glory. It's just a gold liquid lipstick, and I'm using that to create an upside down triangle shape on my bottom lip and extending that down towards my chin. And then after that, I'm going to deepen up the inner part of my lips with a little bit more of that brown gel liner, and then I'm going over the gold part with more of that gold glitter just to bring everything together. To finish off the look today, I'm taking this Mehron metallic powder in gold and a mixing liquid, and mixing those two together using a flat foundation brush and just applying that all over the areas that are seen, so my chest, shoulders, and along my neck, making sure to create a sharp line around the bottom part of my jaw so that everything just looks nice and put together. And then after that, the look is complete, guys. I'm just finishing everything off with my Snitch wings in my hair, and like I said, I got them from Etsy. I will link them in the description box below. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this video today. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe, okay? And I will see you guys next time. Love you. Bye. Okay, I have to start over. I'm not saying that.